Hello, everybody. Welcome to Storytime with Mr. Ross and Archie the Owl here. And we're ready for another fun-filled day of stories for all of you out there. So, yeah, let's go on ahead and sing our opening song for the day. And this one is called The More We Get Together. The more we get together, 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 the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Yeah, good job, everyone. Thank you so much. And so Archie, as usual, has a bit of a hint for us, don't you, Archie? No, you don't? You always have a hint for us. What's going on? You said that you're kind of sleepy? Oh, okay. Well, I get that too, Archie. Archie's been really hard at work lately trying to make sure that all the, bugs and rats and all that stuff don't get into the library. So it can be a little hard sometimes. But that's okay. What if I told you some good bedtime stories, huh? Ooh. Well, I mean, at the very least, our first one's a good bedtime story, I think. So we'll go ahead and get started with that, shall we? Woo! Archie's feeling a little better, I think. So, our first story here is called Sleep, Big Bear, Sleep by Maureen Wright, illustrated by Will Hillenbrand. He does look very sleepy. Old Man Winter from a storm cloud spied his big bear friend in the countryside. He leaned to the earth and softly sighed, "Sleep, Big Bear, sleep." But Big Bear didn't hear very well. He couldn't sleep in his den in the dell. He thought he heard, as twilight fell, "Drive a jeep, Big Bear. Drive a jeep." Huh? Okay. So Big Bear yawned as he drove around in a jeep on a road just south of town. Ah! Bears can drive. But after a while, he stopped in a park. An old man whispered as it grew dark, "Sleep, Big Bear, sleep." But Big Bear didn't hear very well. He couldn't sleep in his den in the dell. He thought he heard as dry leaves fell, "Sweep, Big Bear, sweep." Okay. So Big Bear went to a house down the street and swept each room so nice and neat. Shh, 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 shh. Yeah, that's nice of him. But after a while, he yawned again. Oh. And Old Man Winter warned his friend, "Sleep, Big Bear, sleep." But Big Bear didn't hear very well. He couldn't sleep in his den in the dell. He thought he heard as shadows fell, "Leap, Big Bear, leap." Okay. So Big Bear found a frog he knew and played leapfrog while the cold wind blew, till all at once he fell to the ground. The wind through the trees was the only sound. And Old Man Winter said with a frown, "Sleep, Big Bear, sleep." Was he going to go to sleep this time? But Big Bear didn't hear very well. He couldn't sleep in his den in the dell. he thought he heard as darkness fell, "Dive deep, Big Bear, dive deep." So Big Bear padded to a clear blue lake, finding it hard to stay awake. "Okay, whatever you say." He dove in deep and swam to the shore. He had never been so very tired before. His head dropped down and he let out a snore. And Old Man Winter said once more, "Sleep, Big Bear, sleep." But Big Bear didn't hear very well. He couldn't sleep in his den in the dell. He thought he heard as snowflakes fell, "Climb a mountain steep, Big Bear, steep." Oh, why? Okay. So Big Bear trudged to the mountain top, where the cold wind blew and the temperature dropped. He sat on a stump on the highest spot and wished for a blanket and a fold-up cot. Wow, look how cold it looks. Then he stumbled back down with his eyes half shut. So tired he didn't know which end was up. Old Man yelled while shaking his head, "Hey there, Bear! Did you hear what I said? It's winter time. Now go to bed." Huh? Big Bear's eyes were droopy and red. "You could have told me before," he said. He lumbered nearby to his cozy den, rubbed his eyes, and yawned again. Oh. He put on his PJs and blew out the light, and fluffing his pillow, he said, "Good night." And that is the end. Woo! So it looks like Big Bear managed to find some sleep after all, eventually. Okay, so are we ready for our next story? You said you're still a little tired. Well, maybe this next one will wake you up, right? Are you ready for some more stories about bears? Archie's not sure, I think. I think he's looking for the bears. Uh-oh. It's okay. Archie, you can fly away from them. Okay. Archie's like, "Oh yeah, that's right, I can." Well, our next story here, I think, is a very exciting one. And this one is called Pandemonium by Cynthia Platt, illustrated by Veronica Vasilenko. Oh, skipped a few pages there. Pandemonium! Little Beckett was a panda feeling rather blue, empty tummy rumbling. He needed some bamboo. He really needed crunchy, munchy, sweet bamboo to chew. So up the hill with a big bear stomp, Beckett searched for snacks to chomp. Soon, two pandas saw little Beckett looking for snacks to chew. They watched as Beckett strolled along, singing a happy bamboo song. Those other pandas really liked his song about bamboo. And then, without a warning, they were feeling hungry too. For hard and ripe, fun to swipe, sweet bamboo to chew. So down the hill they promptly rolled, woo, to follow Beckett as he strolled. Little Beckett with two pandas walked where lilies grew, and on those flower beds woke three panda sleepyheads. Those pandas had been dreaming Such sweet dreams about bamboo. I wonder what these three are going to do. And it comes as no surprise, they were feeling hungry too. For tasty green, long and lean, sweet bamboo to chew. So from the flowers pandas slipped, off searching for bamboo they skipped. Woo! Wow, that's a lot of pandas. Little Beckett, with 5 pandas, marched through forests too. He didn't see 4 pandas there, and a game of Leap the Bear, but all that leaping gets a panda thinking of bamboo. Tasty. They very quickly realized they were feeling hungry too. For tall and wobbly, fun and gobbly, sweet bamboo to chew. And with their jumping game now done, they joined the others at a run. Woo! Wow, look at all of them. Little Beckett walked through brambles with a huge panda crew. 4 pandas were hiding and peeking. Another so slyly was seeking. But hide and seek got those 5 pandas yearning for bamboo. When out of hiding they all came, their cravings grew and grew for hard, delicious, so nutritious, sweet bamboo to chew. So picking brambles from their fur, they followed Beckett in a blur. Whee! Little Beckett was a panda who thought he was alone. He didn't know that right behind him, panda crowds had grown. So when he climbed a ginkgo tree to look for sweet bamboo, a hungry horde of giant pandas climbed right up there too. The tree began to shimmy, the tree rocked to and fro, and all those hungry panda bears, what's going to happen? Bounced out high and low. Wah! It was Pandemonium. The bears rolled here, boing. The bears rolled there. They tumbled quickly by. Little Beckett bumped and thumped and heaved a panda sigh. He worried he just might never find some sweet bamboo. And yet, as Beckett bounced and flew, he thought that he could smell. What does he smell? Bamboo! Little Beckett was a panda, no longer feeling blue. Empty tummy rumbling, he landed in bamboo. Some crunch and munch, time for lunch, green bamboo to chew. So all alone, he took a seat to have some sweet bamboo to eat. And that is the end. Woo! All right. Archie's telling me he's actually a lot more hungry now than sleepy. Well, if you want to listen to some more stories, I can give you a snack at the end. Does that sound good? Ooh, Archie's totally on board. All right. Well, in the meantime, we have another song for all of you today. So let's go on ahead and get started with this one. Let's see here. And this one is called Big Bear, Big Bear. So let's go on ahead and start with it. Big bear, hunting near the trees, feasting on the honeycomb made by busy bees. Bzz, bzz, bzz. Big bear, wading in the lake. Fish is your favorite dish. Which one will you take? Swish, swish, swish. Go ahead and swim. Woo, woo, swimming. Big bear, resting in your den. Sleeping through the winter before you're out again. can you make some good snoring sounds? Very good, everyone. Good job. All right. Woo! Good job at home. Thank you. That was really well done. And Archie's going to go ahead and take that one over for me, too. Thank you, buddy. Okay, so speaking of winter, yeah, Archie said that we should probably talk about the seasons. Do you know what happens when it gets really cold outside? What do all the bears do? I wonder. Archie's saying he doesn't know, I think. Well, I mean, he is a snow owl, so they don't really, do this. They do the thing called hibernation. And, if you know what that means, you can go ahead and say it out loud at home. But if you don't, it's basically a really long nap, okay? It's a nap that takes all season. Archie says that he wants to have one of those. I can understand that, Archie. But yeah, no, the bears go to sleep at the beginning of winter and they don't wake up again until spring. It's a long sleep, but that's what they do every year. So isn't that cool? But if we're ready for our next story, I think Archie's ready for our next story. So our next one here is called Old Bear by Kevin Henkes. By the time Old Bear fell asleep for the winter, it was snowing hard. Soon, he was dreaming. He dreamed that spring had come, and he was a cub again. The flowers were as big as trees. He took a nap in the giant pink crocus. Aw. Oh, there we go. Then he dreamed that it was summer. The sun was a daisy, and the leaves were butterflies. Part of the sky clouded over, and it rained blueberries. Bears do like berries. Next, he dreamed of autumn. Everything was yellow and orange and brown, even the birds and the fish in the water. Wow, that looks really pretty, doesn't it? After that, he dreamed that winter was back. The world was covered in ice. It was night and the sky was blazing with stars of all colors. The cold went on forever. Whoa. Old Bear slept and dreamed and slept. When he finally woke up, it seemed to him that no time had passed since he had fallen asleep. He yawned, and he stretched. He poked his head out of his den to see if it was still snowing. He blinked, and blinked again. And when Old Bear walked out into a beautiful spring day, it took him a minute to realize that he wasn't dreaming. Oh, yay! Oh, look how pretty it is. Yeah. And that is the end. Woo! All right. So, thank you, Archie. And we have one last story for everybody, right? Archie says this is one of his favorites. I have to agree. This is a very good one. So I think without further ado, we should probably get to an old classic here at the Roanoke Library. And this one is called I Want My Hat Back by John Klassen. My hat is gone. I want it back. Oh, poor guy. Have you seen my hat? No, I haven't seen your hat. Okay, thank you anyway. Have you seen my hat? No, I have not seen any hats around here. Okay, thank you anyway. Hey, he's having a hard time finding his hat, isn't he? Have you seen my hat? No. Why are you asking me? I haven't seen it. I haven't seen any hats anywhere. I would not steal a hat. Don't ask me any more questions. Okay. Thank you anyway. Well, not there either, huh? Have you seen my hat? I haven't seen anything all day. I have been trying to climb this rock. Would you like me to lift you on top of it? Yes, please. Well, it's nice of the bear to help. Have you seen my hat? I saw a hat once. It was blue and round. My hat doesn't look like that. Thank you anyway. Aw, poor bear. Have you seen my hat? What is a hat? Thank you anyway. Nobody has seen my hat. What if I never see it again? What if nobody ever finds it? My poor hat. I miss it so much. Hey, what's the matter? I have lost my hat, and nobody has seen it. What does your hat look like? It is red and pointy and... I have seen my hat! Where did he see that hat, I wonder? Grrr. Well, it's not on any of them. You! You stole my hat! You. I wonder what's gonna happen. I love my hat. Oh, hey, he got it back. Yay. Excuse me, have you seen a rabbit wearing a hat? No, why are you asking me? I haven't seen him. I haven't seen any rabbits anywhere. I would not eat a rabbit. Don't ask me any more questions. Okay, thank you anyway. And that is the end. Woo! Well, I'm glad that Bear found his hat after all. And he definitely did not eat any rabbits. No, so, all right. Well, thank you everybody for joining us today. And I suppose for now, let's go ahead and sing our closing song before we sign off completely. Are you ready, Archie? Yeah. Okay. So, I think Archie likes this part because he doesn't really have to do much. Yeah. All right. This is called The Itsy Bitsy Spider, so follow along as best you can. The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again. Yeah, good job, everybody. That was amazing. Okay, so Archie, Archie's reminded me that I've got to tell you something real quick. So if you're watching this on Facebook, it would help us out a lot if you could like and share this video. Or if you're watching on YouTube, if you could please like and subscribe, because that helps all of our stories get out to as many people as possible, because we want to share these stories with everyone. So if you have a chance, that would help us out a lot. And thank you so much for listening. And we'll be back next week with some more fun stories. Isn't that right, Archie? Yeah, absolutely. So until next week, have a good one. Bye-bye.